Now it's a beautiful sunny day in East Anglia, and we have this truly stunning 2009 Harley Davidson FXDL. Now the FXDL stands for Dyna Lowrider, and Dyna Lowrider means twin shock suspension, this lovely low profile with a lower seat height, which is great for short and taller riders, just gives you a more planted feel and is more of a custom look than some of the other models. Also on the 2009 Dyna you get this gorgeous powder coated black wrinkle finish on the crankcases with chrome covers. These lovely low maintenance cast wheels, this truly stunning black and orange paintwork, which is the original Harley Davidson colours. These are 4.8 gallon, that's US gallon fat bob tanks, and these silverback gauges. Fairly low bars with pullback risers make this just a nice easy bike to ride. Now this example we imported from Japan, and she's covered 38,525 kilometres, which is just over 24,000 miles. And the reason why we buy them from Japan is condition. If this bike had been a 16-year-old UK bike and had been used, you wouldn't find it in this condition. You'd find lots of corrosion. And of course this one has no damage on it either. Now one of the things with these engines, they call them big twins, is the primary cover, which is that part, and the derby cover there, suffer if the bike's been crashed or dropped over. This is all in perfect condition, and you can see all the fastenings here, lovely, still retaining their original finish. Again, that gorgeous paintwork, and the paintwork is flawless. If we pick a few bits that are interest, this is called a regulator rectifier and sits at the front of the engine between the down tubes on a Harley Davidson, and it's there because it needs to keep cool. It works, but of course any debris off the tyre hit it and cause it to chip. Covers are available, but it's just a fact of life. Even if you put a cover on it, it will still get the same way. The grips on this bike are aftermarket, and it's missing the chrome end on the left hand one. Now we will fit new grips for this as a matter of course, and if I'm being super picky, there's some very light pitting on the top foot of this fork leg. Nothing to worry about, but that's me being very critical. Now the bike is supplied on an age-related plate with 12 months MOT and a full service. We fitted these superb Metzler Ultra Marathons, which suit the bike really well. New brake pads, new battery, all fluids changed, spark plugs of course, so this bike is ready to go. We even changed all the brake fluid, so it's done. Now let's hear how she sounds. Now a fuel injected engine, and this is what they call the twin can 96. So it's 96 cubic inch or 1,584 cc for those of us who love metric, and a nice punchy motor. Really easy to ride, 6-speed gearbox, so she flies along. Fast enough to have a lot of fun, but easy to ride and very quiet. And talking about quiet, she's on standard exhaust, so this is probably the quietest Harley Davidson you'll hear, bar a brand new one. Now if you want loud exhaust or aftermarket exhaust, we're happy to supply those at cost, so if you let us know what you want, we can work a price out and we can add that to the bike, and of course you can have the originals. Personally I like the quiet exhausts. I've got enough bikes with Ducatis and Moto Guzzi's with loud exhaust, and I enjoy the peace and quiet. Now supplied with 12 months warranty, we're happy to deliver anywhere in the UK, and of course we will export worldwide. But if you look here, what a stunning bike. Great condition, huge fun. I absolutely adore this paint scheme. And again, no stone chips, nothing. So it's going to be advertised on Car and Classic, our own website Classic and Rare, and MCN, and we're on a couple of other platforms if you find us. If you want any more information, just contact us for details. We'll be happy to accommodate you, and if you're looking to part exchange, just let us know. But this is a lovely summer bike in the best colour, and a lovely thing, and price wise cheap enough for you to be able to keep. You have to argue, why buy new? I'm a big Harley Davidson fan. The newer bikes, the styling has changed. Not everyone likes the styling on some models, and as they get more complicated, I find they move away a little bit from what I see a Harley as, a fairly basic bike. To me, it's all about the engine, and we've sold a lot of these twin cams without issue. They do need to be looked after, they need to be serviced, and good quality oil, and warmed up before you use them, and they shouldn't give you any problems. A lot of the time I think people have problems because they ride the bikes too hard and don't keep a maintenance schedule, but I'm sure someone out there will say mine was terrible from new. But this again has had no issues, and of course the mileage it's done great. Anything that has gone wrong has been sorted. Now, we don't get service history from bikes from Japan. It's not something that happens very often. We often get it with cars but not with bikes, and that's why we do a full service. And again, you've got the benefit of a 12-month warranty. So please contact us, and we look forward to hearing from you. The stunning 2009 Dyna Lowrider.